Yeah, that's right. And it's a really busy morning already at the airport. You know, some airlines are contractually obligated to give a customer a refund for, keyword, a canceled trip. So if you choose the rebooking option, if they put you on another flight, that otherwise voids what that refund they would have given you. Now, another huge issue is getting through to an actual person when your flight is canceled. When you call Delta, this here is the first thing that the machine is going to tell you.
Thank you for calling Delta Airlines. We are experiencing high call volume at this time, and as a result, you may experience long waits.
And that wait can be hours sometimes. Amy Damien was on her way home from Portland after a 3-month stay. She had her son Max, dog Dolly, and 6 suitcases with her.
I booked a red-eye flight from Portland to Detroit leaving about 10 o'clock at night, getting me in here, 6 in the morning, which was pretty easy. I had done it before.
On the way to the airport, her Delta flight status went from on time to canceled. She tried to call customer service, 4-hour wait. Then she tried to chat them. After 3 hours, she got through. Shown here, her updated itinerary. An Alaska flight from Portland to San Diego, a United flight from San Diego to Chicago, and finally, Chicago to Detroit.
A total of 3 airplanes and 13-hour travel time to get home with a 5-hour layover in San Diego.
Damien has a heart condition that can act up under stress. Understandably, she wanted compensation. They said it wouldn't happen until her trip was completed.
They are supposed to compensate you in some fashion. It could be giving you your money back, but it should be a lot of times more than that.
Cadillac Travel President David Fishman says airlines should pay for an overnight stay and give you meal vouchers. But unfortunately, depending on the reason for the canceled flight, that's not always the case.
It's always a moving target with some of this, of what exactly they need to do based on what specifically happened.
Fishman says travel woes this severe used to be few and far between.
The thing that amazes is that, literally there's no other flight for someone to get on for days.
Another issue, flights being overbooked. In some cases, if you volunteer to get off, you can make money.
It's very frustrating to see they're offering $2,000 to somebody to give up their seat when I went through hell to get home, and they've offered me $100, which will get me nowhere.
You heard right. After all the inconvenience and double paying to fly with her dog on different airlines, Damien got a $100 travel voucher. The Delta agent said that was all she was entitled to because the cancellation was weather-related.
They absolutely have lost a customer.
It's important to note that every airline is different in terms of what they will or won't do if your flight is canceled. So that's why it's super important to read the fine print in those policies. Fishman also says if you are headed to take a flight out, it's important to book an early flight and book with an airline that has multiple flights a day going to your destination. Reporting live from Romulus, I'm Alex Bozargian for 7 Action News.
Yeah.